Well, a very good evening to you. I'm going to be working with the new moon in Aries, which of course we've been in for the last day or so and will for the next day or so. We've got a new moon in Aries. Let's just go to the new moon in essence before I even begin. Because of course we have one every month. New moon is a good time for setting intentions in case this is a new thing to you. It's a quiet time. I say this every time I do this, but I like the new moon. It's a quiet energy. You know, around about the full moon, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I have trouble sleeping. The new moon, it's an opportune time. It's a quiet time. It's a time for us to allow spirit to manifest through us as opposed, as distinct from our minds manifesting through us, which I feel is more about the full moon. Loud, blaring energy. But anyway, let's just look at Aries energy for a little bit here. Element of fire, of course, but even more than that, Aries is about action, the energy of the ram. Okay, dealing with confidence, we're dealing with innovation, we're dealing with new. And so I want to speak about confidence. I want to speak about courage for a moment here. Let's just speak about confidence and courage for a moment. The key to confidence is connection. The key to courage is alignment. And I want to explain this. When you look at someone who has done something courageous, you're looking from now into the past. You're looking at what they've done. For someone to do something courageous, they have to have dealt with what they feel about what they need to do, and then they do it. They've gone from now to feeling to doing. When we have a resistance or a fear of something we have to do, we're going from now to doing to feeling. We're putting the action in front of the emotion. And so we don't really deal with it. When someone faces something they have to do and they're at peace with it, they have come into alignment, and that's the key with it. That's the key with it. The Aries energy, this Aries energy right now, the opportunity for us, yes, of course, is change, but it's also about authentic expression, being unafraid of being our truth, speaking our truth, living our truth, voicing our truth, defending our truth, dare I say it, boundaries and so on. And when you do that, you're going to meet resistance. Resistance inside of yourself, resistance outside of yourself, but somewhere you're going to meet resistance. And so how do you get ready for that? Not in a defensive way, but you get ready for that by letting the feeling move, looking at the feeling, letting it move, and then you're prepared for an action. That's what I have to say about that. What do I have? The gong? I'm going to be working with the gong. I always do this on the new moon occasions, as opposed to speaking. I've said pretty much all I have to say about this. But what the blessing and the opportunity of every new moon is to let it come through us. I like to work with the gong in more of a shamanic drumming way. I love how that kind of work with the gong alters our brainwave patterns. I think it seems to come through quite well on these occasions as well. That's why I want to do that. What I'm looking to affect here for you, we all, is for you to have your experience. The new moon is a quiet time, and out of silence comes everything. Out of silence comes everything. That's our opportunity here. Let's see what God, what love, what spirit, what the angels, whatever you want to say, let's see what they want to do, what that wants to do through us. From there, our conscious mind can take the steering wheel, can't it? Very simple. Let's see what it wants to do through us. Let's see what bubbles to the forefront of your mind as we go through this. What you can then add some propellant, some weight, some momentum to, okay? So I want to just invite you to get comfortable. Using the gong to nurture an environment around you, as opposed to when I do it with the causal body sound harmonization. What I'm doing there is I'm breaking up energy. Here I'm building and environment around us, right? So anyway, let's take a breath. And we breathe together as one. We breathe together in, and we breathe out. And we breathe with the feminine, which holds us. Beloved Mother, Father, God, Goddess, sweet presence of beauty, of vitality, sweetness and love in us, we call to that. We ground ourselves. Ground ourselves. We call to the sky, Father, above us. We prepare to receive. We own our responsibility as sacred conduit, each and every one of us, as we open to what is ours and our gift for the new moon for this next 2-week period to come. We ask to be in flow. We ask to be receptive. We say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to call you to your breath right now. If your eyes are closed, keep them closed. Connecting with the breath that breathes through you. Knowing that you've given some minutes of your time tonight to clear obstacles, barriers, resistance, fear and concern. To disperse impedance. And what is left after this? What is left is less in the way. You, like me, might question and wonder, all this talk of angels, spirit, God, where is it? Know that it's there, of course it's there. Often it's contingent on our action. And we take action and they take action. We take action and they take action. That is to say, we need to create the pathway to flow, for flow to show us it's there. And there is this symbiosis between action and receiving. It is the case indeed, yes, that thoughts become things. That is only half of it. Consider also the environment in which thoughts become things. And you have to clear this. You have to elevate this. You have to know where it comes from, where it's going to. You have to maintain this. And in this time of Aries, we remember the element fire, a fire that has to keep burning. We are the ones responsible for it. Let's take a breath. Well, I thank you for joining me for this evening. Having the same issue I had the other day with my streaming stuff here. I can't see comments, but I trust that you're there. I appreciate you staying with me for this time. It is lovely. And of course, the new moon continues for the next day or two. It's not just the 50 odd minutes that we're doing this for. Not at all. Not at all. So I wish you a wonderful rest of the weekend. We've got a beautiful day here in Kansas. This is my new space, by the way, downstairs in my house. I have a door to keep my kids out. Yes, I do. But I wish you a great day, a beautiful day. For those of you who are with me on Patreon, we've got the spiritual activation for the month tomorrow. And for anyone and everyone else, I'm doing the readings on Tuesday, as I always do. So my love to you all, my love to your families, and to all that's important to you. Thank you for staying with me, for your support, and I will see you again soon.